Hey, my name is Twin Chow. I'm from the OC area, California. I have a goal for myself this year. This video is the first video that I will make in a long time. Goal this year is to make a lot more videos, to vlog more, just the process that I do plein air, the process that I'm making art, animations, or whatever projects that I'll be doing. Yeah, hopefully this continue to become a good habit of me, just make more art and make more content for myself. That's my goal.
During this video, me and my friend Osmar was in a place called Peters Canyon. It's a little bit northwest of Irvine. It's a beautiful place. We often hiking here.
Damn. Wow, look at the ocean.
Well, that's us. It's kind of interesting because we actually didn't find a good place to plein air there. Not because we didn't want to plein air there, but it was just so hot that day and we trying to find more of a shady area. So we kind of drive back like a hill before of the Peters Canyon itself, and we found this really nice area overviewing like the freeway to getting to the place. Just get it started. We just sketch out a little rough sketch of, the vantage point where we are. Nothing crazy. Just kind of wet our brush and start from there. Start with the color. I just start with some of the brighter blue with like a lot of the titanium white. And just kind of start up just setting out a prime color. And usually I would coat my whole painting with like a primary of some sort, but this time around I just kind of want to do something a little different with the sky and the yellow. As you can see, the cadmium yellow. I just want to wet my palette a little bit better here because it's getting a little bit dry because the weather is really dry. So to get started, we're just gonna do some of the mountain itself. It's a nice glowy background with a lot of like atmospheric perspective, which I will try to capture in just a little bit. But for now, I'm just laying out a lot of the blocking for the color itself. Yeah. It's kind of interesting because a lot of times these people driving by, they're thoughting us just crossing the sidewalk, but we were just sitting there the whole time and just painting. One of the guy even stopped by and just kind of like honk at us, like just basically saying like, "Oh, this is really cool what you guys are doing" and stuff. We were very humble. And yeah, it's a beautiful place. We were just racing against the light the whole time. It was kind of like mid, like about 12 to 1 ish. So we just have to basically paint really quickly because the light keep changing rapidly. So yeah, it was really nice. Again, just being around here, a beautiful day. I love to go hiking with Osmar once in a while. And yeah, fun thing about Peters Canyon is that there's a big hill there, and in the beginning of the video, like we're trying to climb it, hoping there is some shading there, and we can just sit there and just painting all the vantage view of Peters Canyon itself. But it was really tiring because the hill itself, it was like about like 1,000 meter and just uphill. A lot of the high school nearby would actually use that hill to do a lot of the endurance training and cardio, which was really nice. Yeah, me and Osmar was not in any fit shape to climb that hill any fast, and we were just stopping the whole time where we can go. I was really struggling painting the road. We couldn't find like a right color for it, so I was just doing a lot of like mixture between like a lot of like the cooler gray and then some spot with a lot more like brighter tone. But I think I kind of just ignore it for a little bit and do something else meanwhile with the foliage. I always like to start some of my component of my painting with a lot of the darker tone, like the shadow, because to me like those things kind of create like a good form of the shape no matter where I start it. I'm sure like there's gonna be other different technique and stuff, but that's just how I prefer it. Usually I would not do any detail work in the beginning. I would just block out a lot of the color, but sometimes I couldn't just help it and just do some of the detail along the way as well. We actually got a lot of stuff done within these 2 hours. Again, we were just racing against time because the sun was just moving ever so slightly, and before you know it, it just disappear. So I do wish that that stop sign were facing us, just showing a little bit more of the red within the painting, but whatever. Now I come back to like some of the asphalt that we're working on. Again, it working better with a lot more blue that I add some of the spot with the shadow overcast, and there was like a really nice bird tree within the proximity of the view that I was in, and I just want to kind of capture it. Yeah, again, just more detail of the shadow. I also do want to capture some of the car that is driving by the place as well, and you're gonna see that in just a little bit. It's definitely kind of hard sometimes to just lay out like the shape of the mountain, because again, the mountain, they have really weird geographically shapes and stuff, and so a lot of times like I have to kind of like imagine in my head like visually what it looked like, because it has almost like a rib cage looking shape to it, and a lot of times it could be really hard to capture. Here, just adding some more detail. I was really happy that I add like that sign limit at the end.
Yeah, I got it in mind. It took me a while to realize that it was red.
Yeah, it was really cool where we were, because I didn't know at the end, but it was like a nice freeway that we can capture. Again, just some more detail, some of the pen work, because a lot of time my brush, I cannot get it to be perfect, so pen work, just gonna have to do it. And here's the final result. Hope you guys enjoyed the video.